Many entrepreneurs and high achievers are able to work alone. Just like many of us sport lovers like to have goals and be team-orientated. As someone who has been both, but perhaps been very goal-orientated all my life, I have now come to the realization that it's far better off and you'll be far more successful if you are growth-orientated. Making the shift from goal-orientated to growth-orientated, it isn't complicated, but it isn't easier. You just have to be aware of how to do it and the importance of it. It requires a shift in mindset. It takes time, but trust me, it's well worth it. If you shoot for your goals, you'll achieve your goals, but you may not grow. If you shoot for your growth, you'll grow and achieve your goals. So, if that's something that you're interested in and you would like to start to make this shift, here's what I encourage you to do. First of all, embrace change. If you want to become a better leader, a better employee, a better person, a better netballer, you must shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Someone who has got a growth mindset, you'll believe that intelligence can be adopted. You'll embrace challenges. You will persist when faced with setbacks. You will learn from constructive criticism. You will find lessons and inspirations in the success of others, and you'll reach higher levels of achievement. A fixed mindset usually results in early plateau. You'll achieve less and you'll hinder people from reaching their full potential, especially if you're also in a leadership position. Whereas a growth mindset fuels people to a higher level of achievement. Growth begins with having a teachable spirit. So what does that entail? It means having a passion to learn, possessing the intention to learn every day and reflecting on what you learn so that you know how to apply it. I guess you could put it down to something like gardening. Gardening doesn't just spring to its life on its own. It requires planning, hard work, and the right environment. Having lived in the Middle East, transitioned from nursing to consultative work for vascular access, now owning 2 recruitment companies, working with people at the C-suite level all the way up to government entities, I encourage you to find your own ways to be teachable and facilitate learning. It will open up amazing new possibilities. Make your love for learning greater than your fear of failure. Over the years, I have experienced the fruits of failure, but I don't count my losses. I ensure that I count my lessons that I've learned from them. Action reduces fear and increases courage. Develop relationships with others that are growing. Develop relationships with people that are around you that are also growing. It's much easier to become a growing person if your environment is conducive to this. Much of my personal growth has become as a direct result of having the opportunity to spend time with other people that are growing. I try to ensure that I'm around others with this same mindset. I want to be around others that support me to be continuously challenged, to ensure that my focus is continuously forward. I want to be out of my comfort zone so that I can then focus on this. Failure is not my enemy. I wake up excited. You know me. I'm always full of zest and energy. And I want to be able to support others growing around me because growth is modeled. And finally, believe in yourself. What you think about yourself determines the investment in yourself. Let me repeat that. What you think about yourself determines the investment you will make in yourself. Making positive changes requires commitment, especially from leaders that want to make a difference. If we support transformational leadership, there's no telling what kind of impact that we can make or how far your influence will go. In my eyes, winning is beyond the scoreboard.